And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, from the beautiful and spacious Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Video Productions proudly presents the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles against the team from Charleston, the George Washington Patriots. Well, GW, one of the powers in West Virginia high school boys basketball, they are undefeated in 4 games in this regular season, and they'll come in against the Beckley team that played 1 game, and boy, it was so close. Looked like the Eagles were going to prevail. They've got a very young team, but with 9 seconds to go, Greenbrier East hit a 3-ball, and East wins the ball game over Woodrow Wilson by a point, 59-58. So, Woodrow trying to find their identity with a young team. George Washington trying to play somebody to really identify themselves as a power again this year. This is Bill O'Brien, glad to have you aboard with us, and it's my pleasure to bring in my sidekick. He won a National College Championship at Mountain State University. He was National College Coach of the Year, and he knows basketball as well as anybody. Here is Coach Bob Boland. Coach, good to be back with you again.
Great to be with you, Bill. Exciting contest tonight. George Washington off to a 4-0 start. Beckley with that heartbreaker the other night, but these are 2 pretty evenly matched teams. GW star Ben Nickel, he's an inside-outside player, but he's 6'6". Now, who is Beckley going to match up with that has the size to guard him? Maybe Braden Hawthorne. We'll see what Beckley does there, but that's a matchup. And then, Elijah Redfern, he's a hard matchup for GW to match up with. So just seeing the chess match, how the coaches are going to play those 2 positions will probably decide this game.
Both of us had a chance to talk to the respective coaches before we came on the air, and we'll be back to tell you their insights when we take our first commercial break on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
We are Northside Automotive. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are your home for 8 incredible car brands in Summersville: Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Take a ride on the North Side where everybody rides. Northside Automotive, Route 19 in Summersville. Online at northsidewv.com. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are Northside Automotive.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
We are courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley, getting ready for Woodrow Wilson versus George Washington, Battle of the Presidents. Last year, GW won both regular season games against Beckley. But it's a little different for the Flying Eagles this year. And Bob Boland, you mentioned in our last broadcast about all of the youngsters that Beckley would start. They started 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores plus a junior. In other words, no seniors starting and only 1 senior on the entire roster. And you mentioned about smelling the popcorn. Last game the Beckley players smelled the popcorn, but they couldn't get it bagged at the end. So what are they going to do tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, the freshmen proved that they're not going to be nervous out here. So they're going to be fine. I thought Beckley played well against East. This is the East took GW to the final shot last year to see who went to the state tournament. So the teams don't play alike, but they're similar in ranking. East was 10th and GW's 4th this week. Mm-hmm. So, Rick Green runs a motion offense, and he really can coach his tail off. They're always moving, cutting. Beckley believes in a lot of help defense, which is good against that. Because they're always jumping to the ball. You don't get beaten on those cuts. So, these teams know each other like the back of their hand. They played for so many years. It's going to be an exciting contest.
Yeah, Bob, both these coaches have been around the block many times. They both won state championships. They have lost state championships. They've had great teams that should have been in the state championship game. So they've done it all. Let's talk first about Rick Green. He's been around, as we mentioned, a long time. And I like the way he coaches. He treats everybody with respect, not only his opponents, but his players and his coaches. And he gets the most out of his guys.
Oh, he does. He's one of those kind of guys that is so nice to you, and you think, wow, what? And then all of a sudden, that competitive fire comes out. He's an assassin, yeah. They do whatever it takes to win. I'll just tell you that. And then when you talk about Ron Kidd, so competitive, so fiery. There are few coaches in this state that have multiple state championships, and Ron Kidd is one of them. Mm-hmm. Got a great staff with Stevie Kidd over there, Mike Folks over there. So, 2 guys that have been around the block, as you said, and 2 guys that have had a lot of success in this high school game. So I think Beckley is a lot better than they were last year. We'll know here in about an hour and 45 minutes if they really are.
There you go. Well, talking about George Washington, they're 4-0. Who have they played? Well, they played Oak Hill, St. Albans, Riverside, and they played Holy Family Christian out of Ashland, Kentucky. So, Coach Green was saying that he needed to play Woodrow tonight to find out really what his team is all about, that this program is, in spite of the fact that they had a lousy year last year, still this is one of the best programs in boys basketball in the state. And so GW wants to see how they'll do tonight on the Beckley floor.
Yeah, and he watched Beckley in the scrimmage game, so he knows they're good. He plays against them in the summer. The 9th graders proved, like you said, they could do it when they smell the popcorn or the bright lights are on. So he knows that, Beckley's a really good team, and it's a good measuring stick for his team.
There you go. And for Woodrow Wilson, they need to get the youngsters to forget about that first game, realize that, hey, they lost it at the foul line. They had a couple of 1-and-1s, and they missed the front end of both those 1-and-1s in the last minutes of the ball game when they could have put it away against Greenbrier East. So we'll see if they can learn from that loss, put it away from them, and then perform tonight.
Now, what Ron Kidd needs to learn is how to do his own schedule. You look at GW, their first 4 opponents, I don't think any are in the top 10 in the state. Yeah. And here, Coach Kidd, Greenbrier East number 10, GW number 4 with all these 9th graders. You need to, I don't know who they are in West Virginia, but you need to go out and find some of those cupcakes when you're starting 9th graders and get you a couple wins under your belt. But I know Beckley has never believed in playing any cupcakes. They go play the best. So,
they do.
Just having a little fun with Coach Kidd there.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be back. We'll have the opening lineups for tonight's Beckley-George Washington matchup. But first, let's take a break on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free,
Guaranteed.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 2723 Old Bluefield Road in Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. We never stop because life never stops.
At Childers Enterprises, your comfort is our business. We're always on the go. Childers Enterprises is your trained comfort specialist in Southern West Virginia. Choose train and feel pretty comfortable in your home.
Make that one call to Childers Enterprises for your free estimate.
It's hard to stop a train.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
We're back now under the dome at the Armory in Beckley. And as both teams have come out to do their warm-ups, and you can take a look on your screen, you can see that across the way where the public address announcer is, behind him normally are bleachers, but they've taken them down here for the holidays because they've had special events. And I must say, let me take this opportunity just personally to thank everybody who came out last Monday night. We had the Spirit of Beckley Award, and all the proceeds went to the Beckley-Raleigh County Southern West Virginia YMCA. We not only made the goal, we surpassed it. And my wife Lynn and I were the recipients of the Spirit of Beckley Award, and we can't thank the community and the Y enough. It was just a marvelous night, and we thank everybody for coming out and for supporting the Y. And Coach Bolin, your dad, CEO Bob Bolin Sr., he was the main man of the Y for so many years here in Beckley, and it's just great to continue the tradition.
Well, he started that Spirit of Beckley. That was his campaign, and he was
years.
so happy to see that you and your wife were the recipients this year. Couldn't be two people more deserving, and that have done a lot for Beckley for a lot of years.
Well, thank you much. And I will say this, my wife in my early years, I started doing Beckley basketball on radio at WJLS in 1969, and she was my color commentator for the first few years until our son was born.
No wonder you always said I was the second best you've had.
You're the best male sidekick I've had.
I wondered why you said it like that.
That's what it's all about, man. All right, we've had the warm-ups. Beckley in the home white with maroon numerals and trim, and GW in the traveling dark gray with maroon numerals trimmed in white. Now we're having the national anthem. We'll be back, and we'll have the lineups in just a moment on Video Productions.
Time is upon us, and Hometown Kia of Beckley wants to make your Christmas red, white, and green this year. Green in savings on a new Kia at Hometown Kia. Reindeer aren't a dependable form of transportation anymore, but an all-new Kia Telluride is. Right now, the staff at Hometown Kia are ready to step up and help Santa make your Christmas bright with a purchase or lease on a new Kia. Don't let the Grinch steal your Christmas savings. Keep that money in your stocking this year. Savings this big won't fit in Santa's bag. So you need to get out to Hometown Kia today or online at hometownkia.com.
Dad, what is a backflow prevention device?
Well, it's a device that's used to protect water supplies from contamination or pollution in homes or businesses.
Is that why you were talking to that man?
Well, he was a certified plumber from Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's is fully licensed and insured in testing, installation, and service of backflow prevention devices. I just call 304-253-HELP, and they'll take care of it the right way.
I thought it was something for the car, so Mom wouldn't hit the house again when she was backing up.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
We've already had one game played here, the junior varsity contest, and George Washington defeated Woodrow 63-40 in the first game. Now let's get the lineups for the Patriots from Charleston. Noah Lewis, a freshman, 6'6", and is one of the leading rebounders and averages 10 points per game. Number 10 is Dawson Lunsford. He's a 6'2" junior, averaging 8 per game. Brendan Hoffman, he's a senior at 6'3", also a big rebounder and 16-point per game average. That's Hoffman wearing number 11. Ben Nickel is their big gun. He's averaging 14 a game, 6'7", and a senior. And the point guard is Lucas Deem, a 6'1" junior, averaging 7 per game. And he is a three-point shot artist, hitting 55% from long range. For the Beckley team, Kobe Dillon, a freshman at 5'9". Elijah Redfern is the big gun for Woodrow. He's a junior at 6'3". Zion Hawthorne, a freshman 6-footer. His brother Braden Hawthorne, a 6'7" sophomore. And the center is Jalen Walton, a 6'4" sophomore. In the game that Woodrow played against Greenbrier East, the only game they've had in the regular year, Woodrow had 4 in double figures. Redfern had 17. Dillon with 12. Hawthorne Zion had 10. And Jalen Walton had 11 points. So there we go. Beckley and GW ready to tee it up. Bob, your final comments before we start.
Well, it's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a matchup of different type of styles. Both teams will play man-to-man defense, but the offense for each team will look very different.
The officials for tonight's game, and they're well known to folks in this area, Jay Rutledge, Scott Cantley, and Jimmy Cutlip. So we're ready to go. GW is out there, and Woodrow still gathered around their 23rd year head coach, Ron Kidd. So Beckley will start 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a junior. And GW starts a freshman, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors. Really, the seniors are the only ones who have any kind of experience. And, of course, Redfern really is the only one who has significant experience in the regular year for the Flying Eagles. We're ready to go, and Beckley's got the ball. This is Redfern with it. He's dangerous, averaged 21 a game last year, and there's traveling going to be called the first turnover in the first moments of the game.
Yeah, the young freshman moved that pivot foot before he put the ball down, Zion Hawthorne.
Beckley will slap the all-court pressure on man-to-man. That's been a Woodrow tradition in basketball forever.
Yeah, Coach Kidd going with Redfern on Ben Nickel. Interesting.
Watch out, in close, layup in. Noah Lewis, 6'6" freshman, gets the first points of the night. Here's Dillon. In the middle, Hawthorne. Far side to his brother.
He doesn't look like a freshman, Bill.
No.
Put together. Wow.
Walton with it. Now Dillon. Oh, started to shoot, thought better of it, and good thing. Watch out for Redfern. Dillon off the iron, and here we come the other way with Noah Lewis. Bringing the ball up the floor now is the big guy, Ben Nickel. He can do it all, inside and outside, as Coach told you. Layup good. That's Hoffman scoring.
Yeah, Hoffman, nice drive. Good left-handed finish.
Beckley follows it up. There's a foul as Zion Hawthorne went strong to the hoop.
Yeah, Beckley's really good at getting the ball out of bounds quickly, pushing it up the floor, and able to get to the basket before GW got set up defensively.
Zion Hawthorne, 6-footer, freshman. And it's no good. The foul shooting, Beckley hit only 7 of 13 as a team in their opening game. Got to do much better, not only against Greenbrier East, but against GW. 1 out of 2 good. So Hawthorne gets Beckley on the board. 4-1 the score. We're a minute deep into the ball game. Here come the Patriots out of Charleston. Nickel, watch him. He's good anywhere on the floor. Leaner got it. Nice shot. That's Ben Nickel. Woodrow on the attack. Redfern looks at the zone, shoots over it, fade away, and that's out of bounds. Didn't hit anything. Ouch.
As we look at the replay, Ben Nickel with a nice little right-hand baby hook.
Eagles still slapping on the all-court pressure.
Yeah, Beckley just kind of a token full court. Just wanted to make GW start that patented offense up as high as possible.
Nickel from 28 feet. No. Hawthorne's got the rebound. Here's Braden loping down the floor. He can handle the ball at 6'7". Leans it in against Nickel. Nothing but net. Oh, that was a pretty.
Yeah, Braden Hawthorne, good job with a crossover dribble. Able to hit the little mid-range J.
Hoffman with it. By the way, he was called for the foul earlier on. Lewis has it now.
Yeah, they're trying to post up Redfern. Good job by Redfern of fronting, getting, and Beckley had good backside help there.
Flying Eagles quickly up the floor, double team the man with the ball, and that's a turnover. And back at you. Whistle stops the action. There's a foul.
Yeah, Redfern, when he felt that contact, probably should have just thrown it at the basket to get 2 free throws. Let's take a look at it. Got hit and went ahead and with the pass. The right play coming up. Braden Hawthorne was open for a 3.
Flying Eagles with the basketball. Looking for some offense. Hawthorne stopping, fade away from the baseline, off the iron, and here come the Charlestonians. Rick Green, longtime coach at GW. Boy, he's a good one. A lob underneath, double teamed, and there's the interception. Walton gets the ball. 3rd GW mistake. Redfern was double teamed, and he loses the ball. So both teams having turnover problems in the first few minutes of the action. 6-3, favor of GW. Nickel, watch him. He can hit the long ball or he can beat you inside. There's Nickel. A tray, no good, but a foul on the rebound try.
Yeah, I think they got Zion Hawthorne with the wraparound as he was being boxed out.
And you're correct. 4:44 left, opening period here under the dome in Beckley. Well, we're going to have plenty of high school boys action next week. We'll tell you about that when we get the opportunity. Special tournament. Spin move with the left hand. Oh, pretty play by Noah Lewis.
I like him. Freshman, good body, good height, nice spin move. Boy, the future's bright for him.
It's a soft touch. Dillon on the give and go, and Kobe Dillon scores for Beckley.
Yeah, Dillon, nice backdoor cut. Braden Hawthorne right on top of it. Great pass.
Nickel with it. Nice motion, Bob. You mentioned that. That's what GW likes to do. And the jumper's good.
I'll tell you what, that's Brendan Hoffman averaging 16 a game. And he's strong. Nice crossover. Beckley's got to be careful right here as we take a look at the replay. Nice pull-up jumper right from the foul line. Getting where he wants to get off the dribble. He had a really good game in here last year.
Here's Hoffman with it. Watch him.
Nice play.
Wraparound pass. Shot from the corner. No. Tip up is good.
Yeah,
that's Nickel.
Zion Hawthorne just going at that senior a little bit. He's got to be careful. I think he's just upset Hoffman.
Downtown Dillon, a little bit too strong. 7-point lead for GW. It's going to come right over here to us. Maris Lowry on my other side here, as he was for over 20 years, and made a nice assist with my notes. Thank you, sir. The Hill, that's what's on the front of the jerseys for George Washington in the South Hills of Charleston. Hoffman with it. He's dangerous. Give it to Lewis. Outside jumper. Deems misses. Follow up, yep. Lewis, he scored for the third time, and with that, Woodrow's seen enough. They want a timeout. 3:10 left, opening period. 14-5. Let's see that again. Good move. So, Coach, what do you think?
Yeah, right now just too much GW, too strong inside. They're controlling the boards. They're moving their offense, trying to get the ball in the paint. Beckley right now really struggling, especially on the defensive end and the boards. 14 points in the first 5 minutes. You calculate that out. That's calculating out to about 83 a game, and Beckley's not going to win giving GW 83 points. Or, let me rephrase that, GW is taking 83 points, really running their offense, really playing well.
Bob, we didn't get a chance to talk about this in our earlier game, but we wanted to, and that's about how important defense is. Woodrow has always stressed defense, and I know you have too. So, here early in the season, how important is defense?
Oh, it is. And Beckley's a good defensive team. They have quickness, but right now the size of GW and Beckley subs in with some size as soon as we say that. And the size of GW right now just dominating Beckley on the board. So Beckley has to really be careful right now or this thing could get ugly.
Woodrow's put Drew Fitzwater. He's not in your screen right now. He is 6'5" and a sophomore, wearing 34. Hawthorne from the corner, no good, and the Patriots are on the attack.
I don't like that. Man, early in the game, warn the other team, get them out there. They put the ball in play while GW was still at the bench, and Beckley didn't get an advantage of it. But, I didn't think that was a real good play.
We thank Little General again for sponsoring our instant replays. Foul that time was called on Redfern for Woodrow, and at the line is Hoffman. 0 for 1.
One of the few things Hoffman's done wrong this evening, he's controlled the tempo. He's been able to get where he wants to, and then missed 2 free throws.
Normally he's a 62% free thrower. Let's see if the Flying Eagles can get going now. Redfern working the point. Dillon's got it now. Back to Elijah Redfern. He's directing traffic, and he doesn't like what he sees. There is no shot clock in high school ball, as you know.
Well, I think they should just clear out for Redfern. With Ben Nickel on him, Redfern needs to just go to the basket, get everybody out of the middle of the floor, and get where he wants to get. And right now, that middle of the floor is pretty crowded for Redfern.
Yeah, they will not let him in. That's Nickel guarding Redfern. Dillon, the weave to Hawthorne.
Yeah, there Beckley cleared the middle out there. Beckley's got to get their offensive players out of the middle of the floor to give Redfern a chance to drive to the basket.
That's blocked. Woodrow's got it on the air ball that time, but there's the whistle after Fitzwater wound up with the ball. I think he was out of bounds. So here comes GW, leading by 9. 2 minutes left in the opening period. Near side. It's Lunsford. Tries to lob it underneath, and it's out to Beckley. 4 mistakes for George Washington.
Yeah, see, Beckley can put Hawthorne on the outside and have Fitzwater come up and set a ball pick to clear the middle of that floor out for Redfern so he can have a driving lane.
Hawthorne with it, stabbed away, and he dribbled it. Last touch by George Washington.
Yeah, it looks like Beckley's trying to get the ball inside the score, and GW's just a little bit too physical for the Beckley post player.
Got to get some points. We're coming close to the end of this quarter with only 5 points for the hometown team. Hawthorne gets it in. Fitzwater, the other Hawthorne, Zion with it. Runner on the bait. Nope. Baseline shot missing. Traveling call on the rebound. Beckley gets it. So we'll try again. So far, Woodrow is befuddled by George Washington. Hawthorne to trigger in. Looking, and gets it into his brother. Redfern. Almost stolen. It is stolen. Fast break layup. Nope. Out of bounds to Woodrow. 1:14 left, first quarter. So let's see if Beckley can get it done this time down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Beckley just clear the middle out, set Redfern the ball pick. And he's got to. They got to get him going. There. They cleared that right side off for him.
Well, they collapsed in on him. Fitzwater tries it, and he's got it.
Yeah, they did. He forced the defense to collapse, and he made a nice little kick out to Fitzwater there. Yeah, that's how Beckley's going to have to score, is just clear it out, let Redfern beat his man, and then make the right play. He made the right play there to Fitzwater.
Nickel gets it off to Lunsford, and a whistle stops the action. There's a Beckley foul.
Yeah, it wasn't I didn't understand that foul. Wasn't a real smart play there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ron Kidd has been through these wars for many years. He'll make the adjustments. You don't want to get too far behind, though. Down by 7 is Woodrow. GW inbounding. Nickel. That's Aston Goot. Underneath. Well, Beckley collapsed in on him. Boy, they thought they had an open shot. So they'll try a long shot, and that's out of bounds to Woodrow. Brandon Dennison had just come into the ballgame wearing number 3 for the Patriots. So Woodrow gets it down by 7, 21 seconds left in the starting period.
You have to be very careful collapsing in on a 5'6" guy. I mean, got it really, because they can kick it out for open 3. Beckley collapsed in on him, got away with it, but don't need to collapse in when what they got him listed at on the stat sheet, 23, 5'6", yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can play him one-on-one in the low post.
There you go. All right, here we go. Elijah Redfern will walk it up the floor, going for the last shot of the quarter. He's dangerous, obviously. Good on him. Layup, a little misfired. Beckley's got it back. Hawthorne puts it up and in. Yeah. Nice board that time, and the Flying Eagles get back within 5 at the end of 1.
Yeah, nice
GW, boy, they've looked good, Bob. So we played one quarter. 14-9, George Washington back in a minute on Video Productions.
Yeah, with them cheerleaders right there, I couldn't see.
Yep.
Our Northside Automotive. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are your home for 8 incredible car brands in Summersville: Chevy, Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Take a ride on the North Side where everybody rides. Northside Automotive, Route 19 in Summersville. Online at northsidewv.com. We are proud supporters of high school athletics. We are Northside Automotive.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Nachos, better with Pepsi.
Back courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Bob Boland, ready for the second quarter. George Washington leads by 5 and GW inbounds, and we're ready to play.
GW getting into their motion offense, looking for backdoor cuts and driving lanes.
Hoffman. Boy, look at that effort. Look at that effort. Kelly, 21, into the ball game, and there's a foul called. 21, Chuck Kelly, 5'10", out of freshman for George Washington. They have won all 4 of their early season games. Beckley 0-1 on the young year.
Got to watch GW, Bill, on this Alabama's the opposite side of the basket.
Dean
there goes
trigger.
5 releasing.
Hoffman, count it.
Yeah, Rick Green really good on OB underplays. Beckley again beating GW up the floor. Good job by Fitzwater running the floor, getting to the open lane. That's 2 or 3 times today after a GW basket. Beckley's been really good at pushing the ball. Rick Green's very upset about that.
Drew Fitzwater will get 2 shots, 6'5", and a sophomore for Woodrow. He saw limited action in the opening game. And again, the foul shooting bug has hit Beckley. 1 for 3 as a team. Fitzwater again. There he goes. A lot of arc to it, and it worked.
Yeah, he's got the size. I think it's a good job with Coach Kidd trying to develop him early in the year, because I think he could really help in March.
And that's what both these teams are looking for, just develop the players during the regular year. Give and go, and a bad pass that time.
Yeah, another backdoor cut there, and Braden Hawthorne, good defense, turned his head, got his hand in the passing lane. Good job by Hawthorne there.
Nickel will throw it in. The big guy looking, and just does get it in. Hoffman shoots and scores.
That's 2 Alabama's plays where they've got Hoffman, a nice little mid-range jumper.
He's got 8 points. Traveling going to be called on Woodrow. That is their 5th turnover, the same as George Washington.
Look at the Alabama's play. Had the pick, the switch, and Hoffman breaking late. The Beckley defender lost sight of the ball, and good job by Hoffman.
8-point lead, GW, and here they come. Brendan Hoffman, he's their leading point maker on the year in this game 5. Gets around his man, layup. Oh, that was pretty.
Yeah, he's giving the freshman a lesson here. I mean, pushing the ball, going by him on the dribble.
He's already in double figures
nice
with 10.
Pass.
Look at that. Give Lunsford his bucket.
Ben Nickel sees that again. GW so good on those backdoor cuts. Coach Kidd's seen enough of it. Timeout.
This is the longest lead by the Patriots, so with timeout on the floor, we'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Time is upon us, and Hometown Kia of Beckley wants to make your Christmas red, white, and green this year. Green in savings on a new Kia at Hometown Kia. Reindeer aren't a dependable form of transportation anymore, but an all-new Kia Telluride is. Right now, the staff at Hometown Kia are ready to step up and help Santa make your Christmas bright with a purchase or lease on a new Kia. Don't let the Grinch steal your Christmas savings. Keep that money in your stocking this year. Savings this big won't fit in Santa's bag. So you need to get out to Hometown Kia today or online at hometownkia.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points.
Ready to go. Woodrow on the attack, down by 12. Fadeaway shot, count it. The first points for Elijah Redfern tonight, and he's going to have to get cranked up if Beckley has any chance in this game. All right, GW, that's Nickel with it. He's one of their 2 stars.
Came out of the timeout and did a great job.
Fade away, just off the mark, and Walton skies high for the Beckley board. Redfern again. He's starting to feel it now. Through a double team. Oh, a nice layup try. Walton follows it in, but a foul first.
You know, if you look at that last 2 possessions after the timeout, Ron Kidd's cleared out the middle of the floor and given Redford a good driving lane as he gets down there. Nobody on the right post. Redford able to get to the basket.
Lewis called for his 2nd foul for G-Dub. Redfern good. He is a shooter par excellence. He hit all 4 of his foul shots in the opening game, and 17 led Woodrow in the Greenbrier East loss. as we mentioned, scored 21 per game last year. Second team captain All-State. Redfern gets them both. Beckley is within 8. 6 minutes left till halftime. Watch for Hoffman. He wears number 11, and he's good.
Yeah, Beckley switched during that timeout, went back to half court man. Hoffman's really been able to get anywhere he wants with the ball.
Redfern trying to get around the defender, not biting. He's not giving in. Dishes it off. Hawthorne to his brother. Braden misses. Follow up, Zion, and he's fouled.
Yeah, great job of hustle by Zion. Hawthorne made the nice kick out, the offensive rebound, gets rewarded with 2 free throws. Great position there. Good job by Hawthorne.
Foul is going to be called on Lunsford. And to the line is Zion Hawthorne. 6-foot freshman, 1 for 2 foul shooting tonight. Now 1 for 3. And you know, Bob, I guess a lot of coaches, and you coach for so many years, they say a lot of foul shooting is mental. I'm not sure I agree with that all the time.
Yeah, I agree with that somewhat.
Missed them both. 8-point deficit, Woodrow. GW on the attack in the dark gray. Give and go. Watch Nickel. Oh, he's hammered. Good D, and here comes Dillon going in strong like a freight train. No good. Followed up by Hawthorne and won't go down. That was a big trip up the floor with no points. Hoffman, watch out. Through a triple team. Yeah, he is something else.
Yeah, Hoffman, nice spin move, great finish. He's having a terrific game.
He scored 8 points just in this quarter. Redfern, nothing but nets. 6 for him in this quarter. Beckley's back in the game, down by 7. Hoffman takes his time, walks it through the center circle. Dennison, number 3. Nickel tries a 3, and he's got it.
Yeah, Nickel with those feet set, nice three-point shooter, good left hand. Beckley again, one post player in there. They've cleared the middle of the floor out, you know, a lot for Redfern, and he's much more comfortable with that.
Bad pass, 7th Beckley turnover.
As we look at the instant replay, Nickel with his feet set behind the 3, nothing but net.
Well, we're almost midway through the second quarter. It's a 10-point lead for George Washington. Beckley will pick them up defensively when they get near the 3-point line. Here is Hoffman. Walking it up and using most of the 10 seconds. Nickel makes his move against Hawthorne. Dishes it off. Nickel again. Hoffman, what a 1-2 punch. Scoop layup, he's got it again.
Wow, Hoffman, how many's that for him? My goodness.
10 points in this quarter for him, 14 for the game.
Yeah, he is dominating this game.
Redfern lost control of the dribble, and the Patriots on the attack. This matches their longest lead of 12. Now it's 15 as Hoffman scores from downtown. Wow.
Yeah, Hoffman's been the best player on the court tonight, doing it from all angles.
Dillon wants to fire the long shot, 28-footer, no. And here we come the other way. George Washington has had complete control of this ball game.
Yeah.
Hoffman, give and go. Lunsford from long range. That one won't go down for Dennison. And Dillon's got it for the Flying Eagles. He'll wait for his teammates to set up. Kobe Dillon, just a youngster. We'll say that a lot this year for Woodrow, but they're good. From 3, Staples scores. Check me, Clary.
Yeah, Preston Clary, feet set, knocked it down.
Preston Clary, a 6-foot freshman, saw a few minutes action in the opening Beckley game. Eagles are back to within 12. Almost a bad pass. From the corner, not quite there. Rebound fought for, and Woodrow's got it after Lunsford's miss. Eagles need points right now. Redfern a little too strong on the short one. Will come the other way. Goot. Hoffman. 2 minutes left. First half. George Washington 4-0 on the season. This has been a rival over the years. Underneath Nickel, he's loose to score. So Nickel with 9 points. 34-20. GW on the happy side of the scoreboard. Redford. Elijah Redfern, fadeaway shot, and he's got it from the baseline. 8 points for him all in this period. Minute and a half to go till halftime. Brendan Hoffman leads the team in scoring at 16 per game, and he's already passed that. He's had quite a second quarter. Nobody can stop him. Dennison now from the corner. That time Hoffman stopped it. Couldn't hit that one. Woodrow ready. Hawthorne with it. A minute to go. Long downtown shot, and it's good by Dillon. Oh, Beckley's within single digits. 50 seconds left till intermission. And Hoffman will take a look at things. Well, Ron Kidd is up off his towel. He's got fire in his eyes for the Beckley coach. From the corner, shot just missing. Walton rebounds, and Woodrow on the attack. Redfern, Dillon loose from three. Short. Hoffman's got it back. 25 seconds left till intermission. A 9-point advantage for the Charleston team. Rick Green, longtime coach. He's yelling instructions. They'll go for the last shot. Brendan Hoffman. Nickel. Back to Hoffman. They're running out of time. 1 second left. They're not going to get a shot off. They did not get the shot off, and Rick Green is livid. So we have played one half here under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. George Washington 34, Woodrow Wilson 25. We'll be back and we'll have the individual points after a break on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Motley's Plumbing and Heating of Beckley, West Virginia is now hiring journeyman or master plumbers. You must have a West Virginia plumbing license and a valid driver's license. All interested parties may apply at Motley's Plumbing and Heating at 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Or interested applicants can call 304-253-HELP. Once again, you may apply in person at Motley's Plumbing and Heating, 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Motley's Plumbing and Heating is an equal opportunity employer.
And we're back now under the dome in Beckley at the Dave Barksdale Court. George Washington at control. And Bob Boland, this is one of those games where Beckley's got a lot to figure out here in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, well, GW did a great job with their motion offense, able to get easy shots. And the man, Brendan Hoffman, had a terrific first half. He dominated play. Beckley really fortunate to only be down 9 right now.
Let's take a look at the unofficial individual point totals. George Washington, and you heard Bob say that he dominated. He had 17 points in the first half. 14 of those came in the second quarter. Brendan Hoffman hit 8 field goals. One of them was a long ball. 0 for 2 foul shooting, 17 for Hoffman. Ben Nickel scored 9 points. Noah Lewis has 6. Dawson Lunsford with 2. Those 4 did all the scoring for the Patriots. For the Beckley team, Elijah Redfern with 8 points, all of those coming in the second quarter. 8 for Redfern. 5 points for Kobe Dillon. 3 points for Drew Fitzwater. 3 for Preston Clary, and 4 points for Braden Hawthorne. So that's the individual points. We'll be back with team totals and more coming after we take a quick timeout on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken, literally the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford. Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
And we're back in Beckley, where George Washington has taken care of Woodrow in the first half. 34-25. For Beckley, 9 field goals, 3 of them long balls, only 4 of 8 foul shooting. For GW, 16 made field goals. 2 of them were long balls. Nothing for 2 at the foul line. So, Coach Bolin, this is one of those games, you're in the Beckley locker room. What are you hearing from the coaches?
Give me those field goals again. Beckley had how many?
Had 9.
And GW has 16.
16,
yeah. So, GW's really dominated from that. I think Beckley's in the dressing room, talking about they got beat on 3 backdoor cuts. They got to play the back. Hawthorne played it rail once. And how you stop that is with ball pressure. Put pressure on the ball, and then you got to play the back door. But I think Beckley really fortunate. Dillon hit that big 3 there, to only be down 9. Offensively, Beckley will need to spread the floor for Redford and let him go to work and see if they can get shots off of him driving. If they have 2 post players in there, there's nowhere for Redford to go. Coach Kidd called a timeout, switched that, cleared out the middle, and then Redford can't get frustrated. And then they got to have an answer for Hoffman, man. I mean, he was tremendous. He just, I think one of the young guys got up and, talked a little bit to him, and you got to be careful with one of the best guards in the state, a senior. You don't want to get him riled up. And GW looks 100% different than they did the scrimmage day when they were totally dominated by Parkersburg South. And Rick Green sent me a text the next day and said, we got a little better at 7 a.m. this morning. So they look a lot better.
It's one of the things Rick Green told me. He said, with the young players, he said, they look good on the 5:30 game. When it comes 7:30, sometimes they're not. And boy, tonight, He's got the 2 stars, and the complementary players have really done their job.
Couldn't have said it better. He's got 2 stars, and he's got a group of complementary players that run his offense well, that share the basketball, and he's got 2 really good all-state players.
Okay, Bob, we'll be back, and we'll have the second half, and also we'll tell you about our next week broadcast. Boy, we got a lot of basketball coming up on Video Productions.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business, which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like a plan. So you're not really stuck with the big banks and their policies. Keep your money where it belongs, right here with Pioneer Community Bank. Pioneer Community Bank with locations in Beckley, Yeager, Sophia, Moore, and Welch. Member FDIC.
Everything we do is in search of more go. We go. So it goes. So you can go.
At Childers Enterprises, your comfort is our business. We're always on the go. Childers Enterprises is your train comfort specialist in Southern West Virginia. Choose train and feel pretty comfortable in your home.
Make that one call to Childers Enterprises for your free estimate.
It's hard to stop a train.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall with 3 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 2723 Old Bluefield Road in Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is that first sip when you taste the peppermint chip pieces. It's like catching snowflakes on your tongue, and it just feels like the holiday season has begun.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. It tastes like it's just the top of the line peppermint. For me, no milkshake is topping the Peppermint Chip Milkshake.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Well, the Woodrow team just came onto the floor 20 seconds before the start of the second half, and we're ready to go. Beckley inbounding. Nick Eskins is our producer-director. I'm Bill O'Brien with Coach Bob Boland. And Woodrow, let's take a look at the personnel. It's the same lineup that started. Here's Redfern for a reverse layup, and he's got it.
Yeah, Coach Kidd came out with 5 guys above the perimeter for the first time. A little 2-3 set to clear out the driving lane on the baseline. Really good set by Coach Kidd.
Let's take a look at GW. Nickel is their big gun, or one of the 2 big guns, Ben Nickel. And now here's the other big gun. He wanted to shoot, but gave it to Big Ben. Off the iron, and GW keeps it. Nickel again against a triple team. Short shot, good. Count it for Lewis. He's got 8.
Yeah, GW, just a lot of size in there. Beckley's really having trouble, more so with their weight than their height. They're able to box out and move Beckley around.
Elijah Redfern. He's got 10 points at Beckley's 27. And he's going to have to get his teammates involved. Dylan is nearest to the camera on the near side. Underneath, there's the layup. Oh, that's a pretty for Hawthorne.
Oh, Coach Kidd going into his bag of tricks. Again, all 5 above the foul line, and Beckley able to execute a nice backdoor cut.
Zion Hawthorne gets the bucket. He's going to have to get a bunch of those tonight, and that's a good start. Here's Nickel in the motion offense. Tries to get around Hawthorne, throws up a prayer, and it's answered. Whoa!
Yeah, nice move by Ben Nickel, under control, big-time player.
He's got 11 points. Hawthorne. Give and go underneath. Shot is blocked. Well, Redfern thought he had an opening, and all of a sudden, the opening closed.
Rick Green said he wants it back here. He's got 5 out. Wanted 5 out. And look at the adjustment Beckley have. They have Redfern guarding Hoffman now.
Nickel, he could have made that layup. Hoffman from downtown, counted from the corner.
Yeah, Nickel just drove past the Beckley defense. The whole team collapsed. Easy three-pointer.
He's got 20. Hawthorne from long range won't go. And Hoffman again. He's been something. He started with 2-point baskets early on, and he's been the long range maker for his last 2.
Look at that play.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you see the 2 guys came and cut. The third one set the ball pick and roll. Just beautiful, beautiful offense by Rick Green and the Patriots.
Noah Lewis now with 10 points.
Look at the look. There's the pick. Beckley late on the switch. Easy layup.
So we've got a timeout on the floor. Little more than 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Let's take a break on Video Productions.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business, which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like...
Ready to go. Woodrow inbounding. That's Walton with it. Hawthorne moves in for the scoop. He's got it and he's fouled. A pretty play, Bob.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Beckley coaching staff, you know, they like to spread the floor and drive, and they're not going past anybody. So they set that play up, cleared the whole side of the floor. You know, they've set these 5 out. They're doing a really good job of going to – I'm not saying that's how they like to play, but they realized they weren't going by anybody off the dribble. So Coach Kids went to this spread offense, and it's really been effective.
1 out of 4 foul shooting for Zion Hawthorne, and he makes that one good. So he finishes up the 3-point play. And Woodrow's right back in the game.
And how do you stop GW? GW scored 4 or 5 straight possessions, and with that same motion offense, they go. If the pass doesn't come to them, they cut back door. Rick Green didn't like how that one was set up, calls timeout.
Well, but we have this break. Is this a full break? It is, so we need to take a commercial with them. We'll be right back in a minute on Video Productions.
Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Ready to go again here, third quarter. And George Washington has had all the answers so far.
Yeah, well, watch for a set backdoor play after this timeout.
Nickel gets it in. Brendan Hoffman. Remember that name. Number 11, yo-yoing the basketball now, and he's trying to get around, and that's going to be a charge.
Yeah, that was good defense by Elijah Redfern. created the illegal pick right there, sliding, throwing his hip out. Elijah Redfern had good ball pressure, so the pick guy couldn't get in position. So it was a great defensive play.
Second foul called. Redfern, Dillon, Redfern. He's been Beckley's offense so far. Dillon from the corner, count it.
Yeah, another set play by Beckley. Little down pick to get Dillon open. I think Beckley looks pretty good playing this way.
Yes, sir. 8 points for Dillon. Dedison. Nickel. Ben Nickel can handle the ball for a big guy, but not that time. Here we come the other way. Beckley fast break layup, and it's good to Redfern.
Yeah, I thought it was a good call, good no call by the referees. Redfern got grabbed in the backcourt. When the referees saw open floor layup, they let it go. Good defense by Beckley, right back in this thing.
Down by 6. There's a foul call. Beckley's longest deficit was 15. Now they're within 6 midway through the third quarter.
And look at Hoffman. You know, they're getting the GW got down a little bit. Hoffman with the great drive to the basket.
Second foul on Redfern. And Hoffman 0 for 2 foul shooting, but that one's nothing but net. 21 points for him. And a 7-point game.
Yeah, good as he shoots the ball. Odd he's only shooting 62% from the year.
Makes them both that time. Back to an 8-point game. Elijah Redfern being guarded by Goot. Through a double team and a whistle stopping the action. What do we have?
Had a blocking call on GW.
See it again.
Yeah, coming through, trying to take the charge. Hit him more on the shoulder. You got to get that in the center of the chest for him to give it to you.
Hawthorne to trigger it in. Redfern from 3. No. Hoffman's got the rebound, and here he comes. From the head of the lane, Lunsford couldn't get it to go, and Beckley's got it. See if the Flying Eagles can get something here. Hawthorne sees room. Oh, yeah. A slam dunk.
Yeah, nice move by Braden Hawthorne. Able to finish with the slam.
Whoa. Bobby almost said something he shouldn't after the basket.
We got an illegal pick there against GW. There's Hawthorne on the drive. You know, the defender's there, but you can't call a charge on a dunk. I mean, they're too close to the basket. I know it's not a high school rule, but good job by Hawthorne. Nice drive. Yeah, you got to leave out the theatrics of, the referees easily could have teed him up after that dunk.
Now, Bob Lucas Deem has been inserted. That's 25 for the Patriots. He's their 3-ball shooter, and he has no points tonight. So watch out if he gets started. Redfern against Deem. Redfern around him. Dillon, yeah.
Toby Dillon's got those feet set, knocks down the deep 3. Beautiful pass by Redfern. Beckley's on a roll.
That's the third tray by Dillon. And 11 total points for him, and Beckley is within 3. Look at this. Nice. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in just a moment on Video Productions.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Everything we do is in search.
Ready to go, GW, with only a 3-point lead with 2:20 left in the third quarter. And Hoffman looks things over. You gotta like Beckley's answer. Hoffman puts it up, and he is fouled.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the change Ron Kidd made, putting Elijah Redfern on Hoffman. He's done a better job than anybody from Beckley. What's he have this quarter, Bill? Has he scored this quarter?
Yeah, Hoffman has hit just one long ball.
Yeah, and Elijah Redfern's done a good job. But you see Rick Green coming out of the timeout, clearing the side of the floor for Hoffman and putting a foul on Redfern.
He scored 6 points in this quarter, the one long ball and then 3 for 3 foul shooting.
He's good. He's a really good player.
Okay, Beckley trailing by 4. Flying Eagles with a little spark here coming. Redfern, short. GW bringing it up the floor. That's good. Hoffman, spin move. Oh, yeah.
Every time he gets somebody other than Redfern on him, he just goes to work. Boy, Hoffman's a solid player.
Too nice.
Nice pass by Redfern.
That was super, and that's Jalen Walton's first points of the night.
Yeah, the two stars here, Hoffman and Redfern, going at it back and forth, guarding each other now.
Here's Nickel. Nickel try to get around. Walton puts it up and banks it in.
Yeah, see, Nickel for a big guy has great ball handling skills, able to get to that left hand anytime he wants.
He's got 13. 6-point game. Hawthorne, fadeaway shot not there, and here comes Hoffman. You know, Walton for Beckley's going to have to get involved in the offense. He has scored one bucket just recently. Nickel,
did you see that back door?
Wow.
What a backdoor cut.
That was Chuck Kelly, his first basket.
I'll tell you what, beautiful pass by Ben Nickel. You can see that backdoor coming from a mile away. Beckley with all 5 above the foul line. Here comes a back pick. Nice pick by Kobe Dillon.
Dillon's got it. Redfern with half a minute to go in the third. As for his teammates to rotate, he'll shoot the 3. Nope. So Hoffman will walk it up the floor probably for the last shot of the period. Beckley had pulled within 3 points, and now the Patriots have retaken control.
What was that, 45-42? So they're
correct.
on a 7-2 run right now, GW. Setting that high ball pick for Hoffman for a 2-man game at the top.
Off the mark, Walton's got the rebound, and not enough time. Well, Beckley showed signs of life in the third quarter. We played 3. George Washington 52, Beckley 44. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Everything we do is in search of more go. We go. So it goes. So you can go.
At Childers Enterprises, your comfort is our business. We're always on the go. Childers Enterprises is your train comfort specialist in Southern West Virginia. Choose train and feel pretty comfortable in your home.
Make that one call to Childers Enterprises for your free estimate.
It's hard to stop a train.
Bill O'Brien back with Coach Bob Bolin. Courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley. And Woodrow Wilson had pulled within 3, but at the end of 3, George Washington with an 8-point game. And boy, look at the scoring by the 2 stars for the Patriots, Bob.
Oh, you're exactly right, Bill. Brendan Hoffman, 25. He's got 8 points above his average with 8 minutes left. I mean, he's done it from everywhere. He's hit threes. He's got to the free throw line. Quick first dribble. There's some colleges need to be looking at that young man. He can play. Elijah Redfern for Beckley with 14, leading the way, a good solid 14. And Ben Nickel, he has 13, but, man, he's made great backdoor passes. He's controlled the board. Ben Nickel's been big time for GW.
Noah Lewis inbounds the ball and gets it to Brendan Hoffman, and we're ready to go. Kobe Dillon had a good third quarter. He's got 11 total for the Flying Eagles. Try the backdoor pass, and it's out of bounds to Woodrow. That's 8 turnovers for each team.
Yeah, Coach Kidd trying to get red from just a little break here to start the quarter.
So Dillon in the backcourt, and Fitzwater is back there with him, wearing number 34.
So Beckley right now, what do they have out there? 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores?
That's amazing.
Is that really what they have? I always guessed Fitzwater is a sophomore.
Yeah. Clary is wearing number 22 for Woodrow. He's not in your picture yet. First, we got to find the basketball. Got to have a basketball, right? Hey, by the way, Bob, while we have this chance, just a quick note about next week's games, because there's going to be a lot of basketball on this court.
Oh, yeah, the Little General Classic in here. You got Beckley and Oak Hill. I believe they're opening up with each other. That highlights the evening session, and, we'll play video production will cover that evening session.
They had to get a flashlight. They cannot find the basketball, Bob. That's amazing.
I've seen it happen here.
Oh, my gosh.
They disappear back there.
Here we go. Here's Dillon. He's working the point now, and he is a point guard.
You see the AD from Woodrow. No, that's Sam Hall. I thought it was the AD over there saying, boy, those balls cost about $110. I'm not going to lose that one.
Is that what they cost? Wow.
I think so.
Dillon makes his move. Dishes off to Fitzwater. Too strong. Patriots on the run. Watch out. Layup, no. Follow up, yes.
Is that the freshman? Wow. I'll tell
Amazing.
you what, Noah Lewis, that's a big play for a freshman, running that floor, getting the offensive stick back.
Lewis with 12 points for the Pats. Another mistake. And back and forth they go. A minute deep into the last period. 10-point game. Hawthorne gets it back out. It's Clary with it. From 3, air ball. George Washington. Well, they've got so many people who can beat you. That's Deem with it. Nickel. What's the fake? Dishes it off.
Play, Bill.
And there it is, Lewis.
Nickel with the shot fake, the drive, the pass to Lewis. Just a big-time play. Trusting your teammates, sharing the ball. Wow, what a play.
And Bob, it's interesting where Beckley had clamped down on a couple of people. Others have stepped up.
Yes, you're exactly right. And when Nickel can go by his defender whenever he wants, you have to help, and he always makes the right play. Good job by Preston Cleary here. Nice spin move, able to get in there and draw the foul.
So the foul is on Nickel. That is his third for GW. Clary will go to the line. He has a long ball to his credit tonight. His first foul shooting chance. 6-footer and a freshman. Counted.
Well, he's a worker, Bill. He's at the Y every night, every day, working on his game. He's really developed into a good player.
That's what you got to do. And Hawthorne back into the ballgame. Braden Hawthorne.
Also a great student. I like Preston Clary. I think he's going to be a real good player for Beckley.
That one in and out, tough luck. And by the way, his dad is Tink Brown. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Talk about a Beckley basketball legend. Nickel. Hawthorne on him. Give and go. Watch out.
Wow.
Lay up there.
You see that two-man game, Bill. Beautiful pass. Wow.
27 points for Hoffman. 13-point lead. Here's Walton. Muscles it up, draws the foul. So Jalen Walton, as we mentioned earlier, he's going to have to get involved.
Look at that backdoor cut. Beckley did a good job of trying to get help in there. Just execution. I mean, that's how they practice every day. If you're denied at the top, you go back door, next guy cuts. That motion offense, Rick Green's been running it for years, and it is so hard to stop.
So Walton will get one more shot at it. Kelly is back into the lineup for George Washington, wearing number 21. Here's Walton. No, missed them both. Kelly rebounding, and George Washington in no hurry. They're 4-0 on the season. This was the Beckley program they wanted to play, just to see how good they really are. They're really good.
Yes, they are.
Hoffman. Try the right side. Now the left side. Nickel going up against Hawthorne. Made him miss. Follow up, yeah.
Yeah, just the weight factor, the strength inside. Good job by GW.
Dennison with the score, his first basket of the night. And all of a sudden, a 15-point lead again. So Beckley had pulled within 3 in the later stages of the third quarter. And now GW, and Bob, that's coaching. You make adjustments.
Yeah. And then you think about, there's Dennison getting in the game, getting the buck. He's a senior. Well, the one playing ahead of him is a freshman, but you don't see any bad attitudes. You see him come in there, help his team. That's impressive. That's impressive when you see things like that.
Redfern 3 for 3 foul shooting tonight. And now for 4. 14 points for Redfern, leading the Flying Eagles.
And now Beckley's going to have to, down 13, going to have to get into their full court pressure, try to get some double teams. Don't see anybody coming there. They finally started looking. Here comes Hawthorne.
Nickel. Well, they got room there on the left side. The runner and the teardrop is good.
Yeah, Lunsford, what a good play. Good solid play. Recognized that his man was the one double teaming.
Back to a 15-point lead for George Washington. Oh, nice play by Redfern, scoring again.
Elijah Redfern able to get all the way to the basket. Good quickness shown there by Redfern.
He's an offensive machine. Hoffman got it again.
You see the strength there, Bill. Just under control, used his upper body strength, able to get an easy one.
29 for him. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hawthorne from 3. Nope, air ball. Walton tries to save it, but right into the hands of the Patriots. And Nickel will bring it up. Big Ben. Oh, there's an open lane. There's a layup and a foul, and it's going to be on Hawthorne. Zion.
Yeah, some of these freshmen smelled the popcorn tonight, Bill. I mean, struggling on the offensive end, struggling on the defensive end.
Okay, to the line is Brandon Dennison. He's a senior averaging 5 per game. He's had 2 points tonight. I'm not sure that George Washington really has had any negatives other than I'm sure that Coach Green would say, well, we've got 9 turnovers, but still this early in the year, that's not bad.
Yeah, I agree. What are they from the line?
Uh-oh. Well, they've missed 3, and they've missed 5 and made 3. So there's a negative.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, not many. I mean, no, they play offensively. They're good defensively. They help when they need to help. They don't overhelp. They guard the ball well. I mean, this is a state tournament team right here, without a doubt in my mind.
Longest lead right here for the Patriots. Midway through the last quarter. To Walton. Muscles it up, puts it in. Nice shot.
Not many games that Walton's had a player younger than him guarding, a 9th grader there guarding Walton.
And the Flying Eagles again with the all-court pressure. Nickel, big guy, can handle the ball, but there's the pass off the shoe top of a teammate. And we'll see to whom it's awarded. I think the Patriots will keep it, they will.
Ben Nickel signed with Jeff Bowles at Ohio University. Ben Nickel will be a Division I player next year, I believe, in the MAC.
The old MAC, yeah.
Jeff Bowles was an assistant at University of Charleston back in the day, and then he was on Ohio State's bench for about 15 years.
Nickel. Whoa. Followed up, fouled.
Again, the strength factor. GW definitely taking advantage of their strength factor.
You mentioned OU. You're doing Marshall University games now. I started my career doing MU games, and they were in the MAC back then, back in the late 60s.
Now, did I get that one right? Ohio U's still there, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Chuck Kelly with his third point. 15-point game, 3.5 to go. Beckley needs some offense right now. Redfern will try to make it. Missed the layup. Lewis with the rebound, and here comes Rick Green's group.
Look at that pass.
Wow, look at that. Lewis will make that 99.5% of the time. Not that time. From the corner. 3-ball missing by Redfern.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Hawthorne, finding Redfern for the open shot. Just not able to connect.
Lewis rebounding, and Hoffman. Under 3 minutes to play. Nickel.
And Rick Green will run his offense here, use some clock, look for a backdoor cut. If he gets in trouble, he saved his timeouts. Watched him for years. And so you're guarding them, not realizing they're really just working clock on you. Working clock, looking for a back door. There it is.
There it is. You called it, Bob. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And that's 31 points for Hoffman.
31. Wow, I like Hoffman. We got an invitation to the Scott Brown Classic. He'll definitely get one. He is a senior, right? Yes, he is.
He is.
Good move by the big fella there.
Walton, well, look at him follow it up. Good effort that time, and Beckley will retain control. We're approaching 2 minutes left in the ball game, and GW is looking good for their 5th win in 5 games.
Yeah, and GW, when they run that offense and you're behind and you gamble the least little bit, they can really make you look bad.
Elijah Redfern. GW's Noah Lewis getting the ball back, and they'll take their time. Hoffman being guarded by Redfern. Gets around him and
33.
layup. There he is, 33.
33. Wow, what a game. I mean, it's one of the best performances by a visiting guard coming into the Armory I've seen in a long time.
And he's been steady.
Oh, 33 points. I mean, he has to be shooting 75% from the floor.
Yeah, he had 17 in the first half.
Yeah, he's done it all. Wow, I mean, he has really been impressive. I think Rick Green will probably send this tape to a few colleges because he can play. I mean, he's got the strength, he's got the handles, keeps his composure.
Redfern got it.
Yeah, nice mid-range game
Nice shot
by Elijah Redfern.
Okay, Redfern is approaching 20 points. 70-53 with 1:18 left. And Hoffman trying to get around Redfern. Boy, look at that effort. Look at the effort there.
Yeah.
You think it was a 1-point game.
Yeah, great job. Great job, Elijah Redfern. Hoffman. Just think about Ben Nickel. He's the Division I signee. And, boy, what a team player. Hey, Hoffman's got it going tonight. I'm going to set picks for him. I'm going to hit him with back doors. You got to have a lot of respect for guys like that.
Dawson Lunsford will throw the ball inbounds with 1:11 left. GW had a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter. It was a 9-point halftime lead, and they've never looked back. Beckley got close at the end of the third, got within 3, and then the Patriots turned it on. Here's Nickel. Nickel showing that at 6'7", he can control the dribble.
Yes, he can.
And now Hoffman says, let me give it a go. You're in a 4-corner.
Watch the back door cut. And Preston Cleary's really far out on Hoffman. Here he goes.
And again, they're just using clock. Hoffman. They're just going to continue to use up clock. They have played it all well tonight, except maybe for the foul shooting. That can be fixed.
Oh, you called that right early, Bill. They just controlled tempo, played well. Rick Green's offense is just so hard to guard. He's got really good players, too. Really like Hoffman. Wow, what a show.
That's going to do it. George Washington wins the ball game. Now they're 5-0, and Beckley falls to 0-2 on the young year. Final score, GW 70, Woodrow 53. We'll be back with the wrap-up, including the individual scoring after a break on Video Productions.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business, which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like a plan. So you're not really stuck with the big banks and their policies. Keep your money where it belongs, right here with Pioneer Community Bank. Pioneer Community Bank with locations in Beckley, Yeager, Sophia, Moore, and Welch. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
And we're back courtside under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. GW wins this game 70-53, and they looked really good doing it. We'll have the stats in a moment, but Coach Bob Bolin, your comment.
Oh, I'll just tell you, too much Brendan Hoffman. Wow, he was amazing. He dominated the game, not only scoring but passing the ball. Ben Nickel, the 1-2 punch, he had a lot of assists. You think about a 6'7" power forward that can step out and play the point guard. He had 14, but he had assists to go along with him. And then Noah Lewis, the freshman coming in. Seems like Rick Green always has a freshman on there. His motion offense was tremendous tonight. Beckley, that's when you have a young team playing that motion offense the first time, you get down a little bit and you want to get in the passing lane and make a big steal. And when you do that, that just plays right into their hands. So great job by GW, totally dominating performance. Really good win for the Patriots.
Let's take a look at the unofficial scoring. GW with 33 points from Brendan Hoffman. He had 17 in the first half and, just kept going. Hitting the outside shot, and he was fabulous.
Yes, he was.
He was playing the point. He played defense, 33 for Brendan Hoffman. Noah Lewis scored 14 tonight. Ben Nickel with 13. Rest of the scoring, Brandon Dennison off the bench to score 3. Dawson Lunsford scored 4. Chuck Kelly off the bench to score 3. Now, Lucas Deem normally gets you 7 a game. He didn't get any tonight. They didn't need him. But GW's Patriots with a big inside-outside punch, and then Lewis also contributing. So 33 from Hoffman, by far and away the standout player tonight. For the Beckley team, Elijah Redfern scored 18 points. He had 8 field goals and 4 foul shooting. 18 points. 7 field goals, 4. Kobe Dillon hit 3 trays plus a 2-pointer. He had 11 points. Zion Hawthorne with 6. Braden Hawthorne with 6. Preston Clary scored 4. Drew Fitzwater with 3. And Jalen Walton was held to 4 points. Team totals, Beckley had 20 field goals, 5 of them from downtown, only 8 of 15 foul shooting. So again, Beckley with just barely over 50% from the foul line in this loss. GW had 31 31 field goals, and 3 of them from downtown, 4 of 9 from the charity stripe. So
what's that, Bill? 31 field goals. How many Beckley have?
20.
Ooh.
So there's the difference.
Yeah, big discrepancy.
And again, neither team shooting well at the foul line. Both teams tightened up their mistakes. Beckley wound up with only 9 mistakes. After 5 early on, GW wound up with 9 mistakes as well. But the final score was George Washington 70 and Woodrow Wilson 53.
Partner, that's incredible. You can keep turnovers, field goals, and everything and announce at the same time.
Well,
that's very impressive.
Bob, thank you, but they're not always right. But that's what we
hey.
say, the unofficial.
Nah, they're right there, buddy. That's very impressive.
Thank you, my friend. We'll be back here for the Little General Tournament on this court next week. We'll have plenty of basketball for you on Video Productions. Our thanks to Nick Eskins, the heavy hitter, Nick at Night, making it happen as our producer-director. For Coach Bob Boland, this is Bill O'Brien. Again, repeating the final, George Washington 70 and Woodrow Wilson 53. We hope that you have a very nice Christmas, a copacetic Christmas. Good night, everybody.